Apes movies are crushing. You hear Caesar all like, I didn't want this war. Go. Make preparations. Caesar is Snoke, the new theory, coming this Monday. When they're on the beach, man, they're riding their horses. That's some of the best CGI ever in cinema. Oh my god. This kind of CGI you look at, you're like, there's no excuse for shitty CGI anymore. We're that good now. Those Apes movies look better and better. And this is it, man. At the end of Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, there's a whole thing where it's like, ooh, the army's coming, so now the army is here. Led by Woody Harrelson, who is one intense dude when he wants to be. And he's the one, he's making his last stand. He even says in this trailer, he's like, if we fail, it will be a planet of apes. And I was really thinking about this. These Apes movies, it really isn't on one side as to how this all went down. There is conflict happening. Like, this is going to change the shape of the world. There will be a new species running everything. How did we get here? What side did it? Really? Both did. And I find that fascinating. It's not on one side. It's not all like, well, humanity just, they're selfish, they can't share. The apes should have it. You remember Koba in the last one? He was a dick and he started a lot of this shit now. You feel like maybe they could still work it out. They're not going to, man. They're talking with guns in this one. And there's one shot that actually makes me, it just gets me curious and theorizing. What does that shot mean? You have a helicopter shooting dudes, so are apes flying helicopters? Is that ape on the side of the humans? Is that ape a captive of the humans? In which case, are apes flying helicopters? You thought apes on horses was impressive. Holy shit, apes in choppers? Is that a thing? Or are there apes and humans on both sides who share the perspective of both sides? I don't know. I love some of the scenery, man. It looks like the ape village, or at least Caesar's pad, is behind this waterfall, and you just see shadows of humans coming down it, and Caesar's like, what the hell is that? Oh yeah, it's Woody Harrelson coming to wreck some shit. After that last movie, man, humans, they're like, we're going to do this, that we're going to eradicate the apes. And Caesar is again in a tough spot. He's like, I didn't want the war before, I didn't even want to be this later, but I keep getting shoveled shit, and I have to deal with that shit, and it's just, now I gotta fight. But he, again, seems like a really cool leader type. He's like, I showed you mercy, and now you repay me with war, so we're going to war, I guess. We all know how this is gonna go down, because there's a movie with Charlton Heston. Spoiler alert. This is like the Rogue One for apes. It's a last stand. You know how it's gonna go down. You know the outcome because there is a movie that came out decades ago that shows us. But these Apes movies have got their shit together. I remember when Rise of the Planet of the Apes, the trailer came out, and I was like, all right, yeah, sure. It's probably not gonna, whatever. And now, if this movie lands, if War for the Planet of the Apes is actually great, that's a solid trilogy right there, man. That's a good time to be alive. But I hope this movie executes it well, man, because my one thing about Planet of the Apes, I've always been like, how on earth did the apes take over? I know that they're much stronger than people, so if it was a fist fight, I would get them winning. We have tanks, we have choppers, we have planes, we have rockets, we have bazookas, we have more machinery, we have more artillery. A virus wiping out a lot of mankind, that was a good first step. But even then, I was like, I feel like we could scrape out of that. And I feel like this movie, if it fills in that gap properly, and I walk out going, holy shit, that's exactly how, and I buy it. I am down for this. I'm looking forward to this, man. So, War for the Planet of the Apes. The first trailer, have you seen it? What did you think about it? Whatever you thought, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.